Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. This is going to be your reading for the next 4 weeks. We're going to look into the energies, the people, maybe even events showing up for you. We're going to start with your symbols, then dive into your coffee cup. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me today. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, drop an emoji down below, a heart shape or a flower. I would love that. And yeah, comment and let me know how this resonated with you. We have an I here, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Taurus. Okay, so why? Why? Because there's a dagger here. Fear, worries, tense situations. So gut feeling is going to tell you if you're safe or not. But if your mind keeps contemplating, basically keep turning something in your head over and over again, this is probably not something that is going to be permanent. This is going to be something coming forward so you can deal with it at that moment. We have November here coming forward. This is number 11. Number 11 is like a repetition of number 1, which is new beginning. So it seems like here some things, tense situations are happening, so you can have a total reset. Okay, a reset of maybe plans or mindset. Maybe you are fearful that things are going to go wrong. This is for you to realize that what's going to happen is going to happen, and everything is always working out for your highest good. Okay, I want to pull a card. I have a new deck right here. 7 of Swords. Be strategic. We have strength. So like I said, these fears are coming forward, so you can be strong. You can put your mask on here. Even if you don't feel like strong in this moment, you can act as if you are powerful, which we have 7 of Wands. This is also telling you to defend your territory, guys. You have a land here, you have here a house and fence, and you even have there's companion here with, even though we have the number 7 here, you have 5 more companion. And this can be people around you, spirits, angels, guides. They are actually with you, helping you defend yourself, okay? We have a horse here, a short journey. Get ready for a pathway opening right there as well, maybe within the 3rd week. And work, achievement, success. So yeah, it's not going to be without effort. Let's put it that way too, okay? So this doesn't mean overworking yourself. Can mean being disciplined and planned. Like the ants, they have like a strategy. They don't work all year round. They work during the summer, and they, go and enjoy what they created in the winter, during the winter. So you can set up a plan like that. We have a bird flying here. News is on the way of the news of what? Victory in some endeavor. So it's good. It's good. It's looking beautiful here. We have a throne here, a position of authority, victory, good news, achievement, looking amazing. And with the bread, we have a period of prosperity and abundance. So it's not only a status, it's not only a win, it's going to be also a material success. Like you're going to see in this 3D world that outcome of the effort, okay? It can be mental effort too, guys. It doesn't have to be specifically physical effort. Okay, I see someone here, number 9, on their head kind of shapes like number 9. And this person is waiting or maybe blocking a pathway in front of you, and you're flying like a dragon towards this person. But number 9 symbolizes enlightenment. Enlightenment of this person is probably someone who has been through this pathway before. They know where you're gonna end up, but while you're going onto this journey, there's like a magic wand with a star on the edge of it and the top of it. Maybe you need to grab that magic wand as well during this journey in order to get a successful outcome. So this person is blocking the pathway. Maybe they're going to give you a piece of their mind, an idea of how to grab the magic wand before you get to the end of this road. or they might even pause you for a second, like the hangman situation. Maybe it's gonna pause your progress so you can really have like a vision of how the future is going to be. If you don't have a plan, maybe you're just going to jump on the road and you're going to get lost on the way. So this person might be someone, even if this looks like a regression, it can be a fast progression after you make peace with this person or situation. Okay, I see here there are many phone lines, like there are conversations happening. I even see a couple here hugging, maybe the man with the mustache and the women, the feminine and masculine, let's put it that way. It can be same gender as well. There's a couple right here. They're hugging, kissing. There's a love exchange happening there. There's happiness and peace, I feel, coming forward for some of you. This can be if you have maybe even, doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be platonic love as well. Maybe you are sharing with someone, coming together, hugging each other. This is going to create a lot of conversation, and I feel like the conversation at first I thought maybe a gossip going behind you, but this can also be the communication that you have with this person is going to like bring some sort of like a peaceful moment into your life. Okay, it's gonna, I don't see clarity because this is not total clarity. It's just a airy fairy, this kind of like a beautiful happy moment, but it doesn't mean it's clarity that you will know what to do. Like I said, that even if you hit the road here, that road is going to be blocked, so you can grab whatever is necessary, the information, the knowledge, so you can go through that pathway in a very educated way. But the thing is, the first week is going to be starting with like a loving love scene, like something that is satisfying, and then you are actually turning into the bear here. Bear is the person of authority, someone's powerful, someone who takes charge. So it can be like a moment of joy will bring you this power. Maybe you're going to find like a reason to make things work for the sake of this relationship, or maybe you are going to feel the need to achieve something so you can have longer this maybe even extend this period of time to spend with that person. It can be also like maybe you have somebody in your life right now, you're having a good weekend and then starting the first week with a lot of joy. Okay, let's see here. Another thing I see, there's like an angry person who's dealing with like a bird flying. Angry person doesn't have to be you. It can be a fire sign, but I don't want to classify fire sign as like angry, because Sagittarius can be a little bit not that angry at all, mostly. So this can be someone who is aggressive maybe, or someone really goal-oriented. Oh, if that's the goal-oriented, it can be Capricorn. And there's news coming to this person. News is on the way. This can be someone that you're maybe a boss or like a family member you're dealing with. The news are coming to them, and I feel like that news are going to actually calm them down. We have the trunk of an elephant right there. Maybe it's about money news, good news, about prosperity. It's going to calm this person down. They're going to chill out a little bit better, like a little bit more. What's going to happen is it's going to give you a space for like your metamorphosis, basically. I kind of see here this bird looking like turning into a phoenix at the end of the day. So this can be someone, I can say maybe even an authority, an institution, government, an bank, something that has power over you, and maybe they're treating you very aggressively. Okay, they're not really being helpful, they're not supportive, they're just treating you really aggressively, and maybe that's why you are actually feeling frustration when you step into that environment. However, the news coming in is going to ease things out. It's going to be positive result, positive output, and it's going to maybe even good news for you that is going to, the fourth week is going to be clear. Everything's going to be clear. Give you hope for the future. And I see here there's a duck and the letter T. T can be someone's first name or the last name. T can be a representative of the tea, the gossip happening. And this duck can be a mother figure, feminine energy, a female that is actually thinking and covering your back and hearing things that is being talked about you. And this person might carry this information to you, okay? So if you hear anything from someone, a female, you tend to, like, I see above, there's like you are laughing at it, maybe being like a little joker here, passive aggressive. You're saying, oh no, that's they will never talk that about me. This will never be the truth. I mean, you don't really have that kind of attitude towards most of the time. Like if somebody tells you something that they heard about you, you don't really reject it right away. But in this time, this can be something that is painful for you to accept. This can be someone, maybe this person is bringing in information about someone that you trust fully. Okay, and so you might try to laugh it off, but it seems like there's a confirmation happening. Like you're going to basically face this person and talk to them, the clarity coming in about that. But it can put you in a dark room here. So this can be, I felt the energy, this is someone maybe you love, you value, and you trust might actually not turn out to be what they're showing you. What happens is that dark room is going to be like your Four of Swords moment, okay? I felt that a little bit. Four of Swords kind of looks like you're going inside of like those nuclear power plants. It's like a toxic place. Maybe in your mind, you're going to feel a little bit blame. You might blame yourself a little bit about, okay, I allowed this to happen. But I want to pull some cards here. The clarity is coming right after that. So it's not going to take too long that you're going to be dwelling in that space. The Fool, there's a new beginning coming because that's the Tower, new beginning, and the Knight of Wands. So it seems like this is going to be like a catharsis for you. You're going to go in that space. You're going to contemplate, plan your new beginning, and also allow that tower that you trusted to crumble down as well. This can even be a relationship or the situation that you didn't really grounded in like a solid foundation. It doesn't have a solid foundation. It's something that is up in the air, and maybe it's going to turn out to be not what it seems like. What's going to happen is this is going to change your mind, the plans and future desires maybe, and you're going to let that structure that is not solid to crumble down. And this is also going to give you an idea of a new passion. Where is this Knight's Horse? Okay, this is a new deck that I got. I'm just testing. So anyways, though, this is going to give you a new passion. This is going to actually propel you towards other desires that you have, rather than maybe dwelling on that something that you trusted that didn't work out. You're going to find something that will actually work out when you put the effort in. And I see there are two pathways. You might be even leaving that space if this is a physical place, or mentally you're moving on right away to a clarity here, to like a better environment. We have a Scorpio here. Scorpio is also the sign of like, as an animal, Scorpio tend to sting. So if this person is a Scorpio that you're dealing with, or they have this nature of the Scorpio, you should be also aware of that while you're leaving. Like you're going to a bright day, you're not really dealing with that situation anymore, but they might try to follow you and not let you go. Or this thing, if this is like a contract, might follow you, not let you go. You might want to take care of it too, like not leave anything to guess or like hanging in the air. Okay, I want to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see here a chunk of money, kind of looks like a wolf, kind of looks like an owl. Your desire coming forward really fast, and there's also another desire here already happening very soon that you maybe even forgot about it. Wolf can be family, and I see here crescent moon above the wolf indicates maybe your family is going to be helping you. And also like the owl can be, there might be giving you intuitive guidance, that the gut feeling they're feeling. Or this can also be like, maybe if there's like a legal situation, crescent moon can symbolize like authority, government. So if there's like a legal situation that you need to deal with, the family might be actually supporting you. The wolf packs are families. That's why they represent that. I see there is an expansion happening in your energy field. You are really going outside your comfort zone. This is actually the desire part. Maybe you're too afraid to desire something right now. And after all these things gets released and just be known by you, you're going to be like, okay, so even if I like something, want something, go after it, or don't want something or don't go after it, either way, I'm going to end up in the same place. It's like then you're going to start taking risks maybe with your desires and make them try to make them happen. Let's see what else we have here. This is going to be week by week, and then we're going to pull your clarifiers. 6 of Wands is victory, guys. Judgment is everything. Yes, exactly. Everything will be exposed. 9 of Pentacles is you actually turning things around and making a solid decision. This is the thing, okay? 6 of Wands is the first week's energy. There's a victory waiting for you. This can be you coming back from the war. This can be maybe you set yourself to pick yourself a challenge and you go after it. And it seems like this challenge is, you're going to be, at the end of this challenge, you're going to be successful at it, okay? You're going to get what you're desiring. The horse is wish fulfillment, and you're going to be getting your heart's desire as well. Let's see the clarifiers. The second week, we have the judgment. While you're getting some things done in your life, there's 2 horses already. This is also bringing an ending into your life. This can be your old self. This can be your old endeavors, old relationships, old in the sense of like the things that are not really helping you expand anymore. This victory is going to help you end those old timelines. And there's actually, this is going to be painful though, letting go of something. This doesn't have to be old either. I feel like this is, the sun is shining on the background. This might be something lingering in the back of your mind that is causing you to overthink, not being able to act, paralyzing you, a situation, a fear. Now you're not going to be afraid of that situation. This can be a dramatic ending. Like I said, maybe the person that you expect is going to be someone that someone is showing you their good side, but not the bad side. When you see that, maybe you're going to bring an end to it. But this is going to be your victory, okay? It can be about work. It can be about also the other endeavors you have in life. Something is going to come to an end, but this is going to be, you're not going to dwell on that negative energy too long, because it's going to come with a victory too. You're going to focus on the victory here. The second week, we have the judgment. And I feel like here, this is the 10 of Swords. You're going to realize why this ended. Good and bad, everything is going to be in front of this here, the angel of the apocalypse. The good and bad, right and wrong, or everybody's sins will be out in the open. So this will also give you the chance to understand where people are coming from. Maybe you're going to have like empathy for them. Empathy doesn't mean that accepting what they've done and forgiving them and allowing them back into your life. Empathy is understanding where they're coming from, but it doesn't mean that you're going to let yourself get abused in the situation. This doesn't have to be a person, by the way. This can be a life lesson, that you're gaining victory on something and then letting something else go. And then the second week, you're realizing why everything played out that way. So the 8 of Pentacles is actually learning your lesson in the situation. Learning your lesson and maybe being careful about next step that you're going to take, and using that life lesson for the rest of the things you're going to be doing. Within the third week, what do we have here? 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles actually represents, I feel like here in your situation, this is making your dreams come true while juggling the other things, other part of the life that you're living. And you're doing it very successfully, but you might get to a point of burnout. And if that's the case, Page of Pentacles, basically, this is your a little bit younger side. Do things, take things slow, take things one step at a time, and also maybe even find some endeavors that will really pay back. Okay, what is this? Yeah, don't take all the burden on your back. That's exactly what you're doing with the Two of Pentacles as well. Maybe allocate it. If you have another earth sign around you, Capricorn, Taurus, another Virgo, maybe another Taurus, Virgo, maybe give them some work to do and to ask them to help you out, because this Three of Pentacles makes the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork makes the dream work. We have Knight of Pentacles for the 4th week. It seems like you're going to use your resources very carefully, and you can see the land on the background that he has, and his horse is on his armor, which is also his wish fulfillment. That's the 3rd horse on the screen now. So you're going to make the right moves and take the right steps, and this is going to give you also inspiration to do more. Doing more doesn't mean that like working really hard. Page of Wands is a passion coming to you, an inspiration, passion coming to you, and because it's the page energy, it's the young energy, means that you're going to follow it. Because even if this was like King, I would say you're going to start thinking about it. How can I make this happen? But Page of Wands, Knight of Wands is already calculated things. Already you have a plan going on. Maybe you had doubt about the plan because there seems like too much work. But Page of Wands tells me that you're not going to doubt anymore. Okay, if this is going to work out or not. You're going to start taking the action. And it's aligning with a period of prosperity and abundance. So this basically shows that you can plan out, but you eventually have to take an action. And not like the 10 of Wands, a forceful action that you carry the whole world on your back. One wand. He has one wand. He just does things one step, one thing at a time. It's not really carrying the whole thing on your back, okay? Romance here with the Archangel Zadkiel. But we have the Patience, Michael. We have so many pyramids so far. 3 here, 3 here, 6 pyramids. They're actually a very good sign. So Archangel, if you're feeling frustrated and you want to see results right away, you can call upon the Archangel Michael. Michael. I think Michael controls the weather events. And maybe ask for a rainbow. That will be your confirmation that you should be patient about this subject. And or ask for rain, not a flood, just a rain, and or snow if it's available where you are. So that will be your confirmation that be patient, the things are coming. We have here Archangel Raziel with intuition. So signs will be there. Okay, the judgment about like forgiveness, but not really. Forgiveness doesn't mean like allowing the same thing to happen again. It's a learning lesson, and your gut feeling tells you what that lesson is. You already know what to do, how to act in that situation. So if you don't feel that, if you don't hear the messages, or because you have mixed messages because you're overthinking things, ask for clarity when it comes to gut feeling, intuition, the action plan. Archangel Raziel will be there and helping you with that, okay? Let's see your activations. This time we have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So this is very important, guys. If you are filtering it through your mind, our minds are really littered with everything that we see all day long. Can include social media, includes the news and all that stuff, but the heart produces actually the purest energy, much more stronger than the mind and the brain. So communicate with your heart first before you're making a decision, and every information coming to you. Information can be about the action that you need to take, or something that you want to do, a new passion you want to follow. Run it through your heart and see what will it communicate with you, and then you can see how you're going to act. We have synergy here. I cannot make this up. This is number 14, communication. We have number 41, synergy. The frequency of synergies support our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. So these are the ways that are not so obvious, never seen before combinations. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. As an earth sign, you probably don't like the things to be different. You don't like the things to come from surprise sources. That can be a little frustrating because, Taurus, you like your comfort zone. But the thing is, I told you the things needs to change. We had the tower moment here too. They're changing already, and you need to synchronize. You need to have synergy with the new things. And if you can connect with that new energies, you're going to have like a very symbiotic maybe bond to the future that you want to create. Okay, it's going to be naturally forming itself. Let's see one more from this one. Delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So whatever is your source of delight, it can be having a rich chocolate, having a bubble bath for you, earth-related things, buying yourself a beautiful perfume. Those are going to be your delight points that will probably connect with the divine mind and heart and synergize you with the future that you desire. Okay, so you can use the energy of delight in order to connect with more joy and intense joy and happiness. These are the heart path oracle we have. Keepers of the children of the earth, awaken your power. This is what you are. But basically, I told you, you're an earth sign. This is intended for sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you have any earth sign and Taurus on your chart, this applies to you. Awaken your power because you're the keepers of the children of the earth. You are basically, your energy is taking care of this planet, but also the more you take care of it, it is taking care of you as well. It's like giving you the abundance that you need, the resources, the money, love, everything that you desire. Mother Earth is here to provide, okay? But you need to awaken your power as well because your mission on this planet probably will be also starting to become clear, okay? We have also here twin energies, reconciliatory union, strengthening your commitment. This is like a twin flame. And I saw that in the cup. Not, maybe it doesn't apply to all of you, but some of you are going through like a twin flame, twin energies here. And twin flame reflects who you are. Twin flame is exactly who you are. And everything you don't like about twin flame, probably things that you don't like about yourself. And these are coming forward because we cannot really see ourselves when we look at the mirror, see our habits and see our feelings, like we only see our faces. And if there's a person coming into your life and you're engaging with them, this is because they're there to show you what disturbs you, what blocks your growth in life. And twin energies, it's not really like something tend to last forever. Soulmate energies, yes, but twin flames are not really that thing. So if you're getting something like that, this can come up as a friend. Most of the time, twin flames are romance. In your case, is that romance? Is this a romantic thing coming forward? Or, I mean, twin flames most of the time is romance. That's why I feel like some of you might actually like have this kind of romantic affair or something that is actually going to trigger you. But it's just strengthening your commitment, which is strengthening your commitment to your growth and expansion. We have here Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this can be about King of Cups, romance, but it is something like very solid. This is like a relationship. This is going to happen. It's solid thing. It's materialized thing. It's not really going to be something like up in the air, doesn't have clarity type. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.